Hi, I'm Helen Hallows. I'm a mixed media artist from the UK, and I love to have conversations with people about what it means to be creative and how we find our true creative voice. I teach online courses which share these ideas, which talk about how to, but also why. And I think what I wanted to pop on and say today is overthinking is overrated. And I'm going to invite you to underthink your creative process. How do you do that? Well, it's about showing up at the page. It's about putting marks down, and it's about not criticising yourself. We're all stuck with those voices in our head that tell us that we can't draw properly, that we're not doing it right, that somebody else is doing it better. And yet, once we get into that mindset, we're never going to succeed at anything. It's about allowing yourself to be the real, true, authentic you. And that to me is akin to coming back to that sort of inner child creating, where you do not question yourself, where you do not stop yourself, where you enjoy the process as much as the outcome, where we learn to be not so critical. And bringing underthinking into your creative practice takes practice itself. I find that making space to create, doing it when I'm feeling calm, not just flicking a switch into creativity, but preparing your creative space, putting music on. I find music really freeing. And that's where my kind of style of courses comes in, because they're very much about satisfying all your senses, not just because you want to create something visual, it's all about the eyes. It's about getting into a place where you've got that space to create. So get some music on, have a cup of tea, light a joss stick, feel yourself into the spaciousness needed to create. Switch off your mind if you can, and do not judge. Don't overjudge yourself. We're all going to need some critical judgment in order to work out what's happening in a piece. If you've got a sketchbook page and you kind of need to say, yes, that worked for me, I'll take that forward, but understand that in that page as well, things aren't going to work, and that's okay. You let that go. And it's by those building blocks that we can move ourselves forwards. And that might not be towards a conclusion of what you think it's going to be. You've got to allow things to change along the way. I'd struggled with this as much as anybody, so I've known from my landscape work, and I've been doing that for over 10 years. And within that, I started to feel stuck because I was trying to repeat something that other people wanted from me. And this idea that other artists get it all sussed and they're all lined up, and they have this process that they work through and they get these beautiful pieces at the end. I wasn't getting that. I was feeling stuck in the processing because I was trying to already decide what the outcome was going to look like. And I think that's where we fall down as creatives. You have to open yourself up to the what ifs, to the allowing what happens to happen. And just because you think you would like to be the kind of artist that does a certain type of work doesn't mean that that's what's going to come through you, come out of you. So being open to change, being open to accidental happenings, being open to the process, not the end point. That's where you've got to get yourself to. And it's not a tick box. You can't just learn things and bolt them together and get perfect work out at the end. It's never going to work like that. And I think that's where the excitement of work is. It's when it's got a bit of the jitters. It's got a little bit dance with the uncertainty of life. And you put things together in a way which somebody else hasn't. That's how you become you. But don't then over-compare, overthink, and put yourself down before you've even had a chance to get started. If you'd like support with this, I run lots of creative online courses which are about getting you to get a sketchbook which works for you, to help your development work, to help you work out who you are and what your visual voice is. Hop over to my website. It's at www.helenhallows.com. Have a look at what I do and the courses on offer. And I also offer mentoring packages. So if you're a creative who's stuck and you feel that you want some support to move you through and move you forwards, I'm available for that as well. So I do hope to see you soon. Get in touch with the website if you've got any questions. Bye for now.